welcome back to my channel. I will be talking about how I deal with social anxiety, what are my tips, and what made me go through it, and how I still able to try to overcome it in the process, because I can say I haven't fully overcome it, but I do have ways to help me to overcome it, because it can be a horrible feeling, because especially if you want to make friends, you want to be in activities that involves people, so that's when the social anxiety kicks in. So it's a pain in the butt. It's like like really tingling in your stomach, getting, I ain't trying to be funny, but getting nervous farts, yeah, and just just hard for you to make a conversation or go up to new people. So that's normal, because you're not the only one. I go through it. I will be showing y'all how I deal with it and how I try to just overcome it and achieve it. So I will be telling y'all that. Make sure y'all follow my IG, my TikTok, and my Twitter. But we're gonna get started. So first, I'm gonna tell you how I started to feel this way. I wasn't in a lot of activities. I was on the dance team. They kind of was bullies on there. I was in dance team before I went to my freshman year, when I was telling y'all about that in my other video where I was talking about suicidal thoughts. But this is way back in like elementary. I was in a dance team, and it was pretty cool. I was, it was just always some like drama, because there's always drama on it, like a dance team. So they'll like try to compare me to other little kids. I'm like, we're like younger than y'all, and y'all like older. Y'all not setting a good example as captain. So it was like, it was very messy, and I didn't really speak up for myself at the time. So I just wish I can go back to that day and speak up for myself. But as days went by, they started being nice. I started communicating a little more, and I let it go. I could have confronted them, but at that time I was young, and I was playful and unbothered. I didn't really like, if you say I was ugly or keep saying ugly every day, I would probably didn't even care. So I still don't care now, because life is too short to be trying to go back and forth with people who think your looks is good or not. So but it was just hard for me to come up to people, because I got nervous, especially if it's a big crowd. Oh Jesus, it's gonna be, and they gonna be some people looking at you up and down, especially if you're in a group, you see a group of girls or a group of guys. They're gonna be looking at you up and down, making you feel nervous, or they can sense it, because some people can sense your social anxiety, and that's why I try to hide it a lot. I don't know if people can see it, but I try to just be myself and just be my own cheerleader in my mind. Oh, I got this. Just push it together, take a deep breath. So I always say that in my head. I don't even have to say it. I just say it in my head, because I used to do this when I was back in person in school. So I did that. I would just like tell myself, oh, you got this. Just be yourself. If it don't good, go to the next person who wants to talk to you. And that kind of helps me. But yeah, I wasn't in a lot of sports too. I mean, I was in activities though, but I wasn't in a lot of sports. Really, I like sports. I just didn't really like into them. I was like into dancing, majorettes type of. That's keep your body in tone and stuff. I was thinking about being in cheerleading, but I like majorette more. But cheerleading is a good one too. I'm not saying cheerleading is bad, y'all. Cheerleading is good. It's just how I was. So, but it was, I was in activities, but it was just still hard to talk. It was just up to me to fight it. But I'm gonna tell y'all how I deal with it. First, I try to prep, like if you like do anything like drawing and stuff, I try to do that. What I was about to say, I know everybody don't like getting a job, but I think job will help too, because you talking to people. So I'm about to have a job interview tomorrow at 1, so I'm gonna see how that goes, and that's probably gonna help too. But what helped me is like just motivation. I listen to music that can also, like, something can make your mood where you can be able to speak and calm that nervousness, that's in your, that painful thing in your stomach that's making you feel some type of way, or just thinking of what you about to say but you don't know how it gonna go or how you gonna communicate. And you know, it comes with overthinking too, because you just overthinking about my communication, how I look, how I walk, how is people staring at me, is people talking about me. You know, those thoughts run through your head. Especially like I can just go to the store, it's people staring at me, it be some dudes staring at me, so I just be real shaky and just I don't be real shaky. In my mind I be thinking I'm walking awkward, or maybe he just looking to be looking, or maybe he just looked for 3 seconds, or he's just staring at me. Same with a girl, you know, or people that just look at you, you know, that's come through the head. But how I fight it, I just try to be my own cheerleader. And I just try to tell myself, I got this, I got this. I'm walking there with confidence. I don't walk weird. That's just my negative inner self saying that, you know, there's a positive in you and a negative side of you. So I just see negative side saying you look awkward, but you don't. People do stare at you, you know, and people gonna talk, but I just realize it doesn't really matter, because, you know, it could be hating. You know, you spend your time wasting your breath talking about somebody, then it shows that you don't like yourself as well, and they may be going through it too. You never know. So I just always be my own cheerleader, talk to myself, say I got this, I can go up in there. I did sometimes try to come up to new people, and it worked successfully. You know, I always go to the store and just, you know, let's say I go to the mall, I'm got to get my eyebrows done. I see a group of girls, you know. So I went up and said, hey, can I get my eyebrows, you know, trimmed and done? Because I said, excuse me, and I went up to her, because at first I was like, oh, I got to actually go up there because there's patients right here. So I was like, I got this. I want to get my eyebrows done. I want to look cute so I can feel good. Then it feel good when you actually just went up to somebody, because, you know, you got to start somewhere in order for you to progress and grow and beat that social anxiety and those negative inner thoughts in the back of your head. And that's more like in your confidence. You know, you have to start somewhere. So I started somewhere. I was like, can I get my eyebrows done? Then some girls, they was like, oh, you look pretty. It should, because it was my birthday. So you know, they were saying you look pretty. I was like, okay, thank you. I was telling my zodiac sign, I was saying I was a Virgo and stuff. So I had a good conversation, so I was able to talk. So it went good. Communication and stuff was good. I felt good. I was like, oh, I can be able to communicate, not feel like, you know, the back of my head. So it went good. Got my eyebrows done. Finished talking with, you know, one of the ladies, and just went off. Felt good. I was able to talk and get myself out. I think any of y'all can do that. If you go through this and you watching this video, you can do that. Just start somewhere. Don't try to rush it. It's gonna take time, because anxiety just lives within you regardless. So, but there's ways to fight it. It will end, and you can find a way to cure it. I do a lot of yoga, especially to calm my nervousness down, because, you know, it can sometimes take a toll on me, and I don't feel like myself sometimes. And just meditation and talking with God about it, you know. Talk about God with your problems. He can help you, because he created you. He know how you feel, so of course he can help you whatever type of feeling you go through. So I think it's a better way. I talk with God too about my problems, what I go through, because the battles are real. So I talk with him. I write about it, because I write songs about it. Y'all stay tuned. I will be doing poems and posting freestyles on here, but I do write songs and stuff. That's what helps me, and I can write about it. That's what good thing about music is. You can write about certain things and be like, oh, I can talk about this. Maybe it could help a lot of people, because it's killing people. And I want it with my writing, and hopefully I better put it out to y'all. Hopefully it can save our lives. Because, you know, you know, it's the suicide rate, the suicide, you know, numbers, and just depression, you know, I just talk about all of that in my songs. I do get writer's block, but I will be writing about it. That way helps me too, just putting all my thoughts on there. It be some days I just can't get up out of bed, but I try to do something else, then get to that direction. Because, it can take a toll on your body and just make you not want to do nothing but just lay down. But, if you push yourself, you'll feel good. And just manifesting it. Not just manifesting anything, but just, finding ways to better yourself. Like, oh, I see something in me that can be powerful and good and that can show this legacy, and I can beat this. And talking to yourself, writing in a notebook, looking at motivational quotes and just being inspired, because you're not the only one. There be some people that don't look like they go through anxiety, but go through it. So don't feel like you're alone with social anxiety. And you're not weird. It's just your negative inner thoughts. Because I always had that. I always be thinking people looking at me like, oh, they're talking about me, looking me up or down. Oh, can they just look at me for 2 seconds, just look the other way? But, people gonna look. And that's, people gonna look. So, it's just, just try to just talk, be that your own cheerleader in your voice. You can talk inside of you without saying it out loud. Just say, I got this, I can do this. Or before you in the car, or you about to go somewhere, before you go, you can be like, oh, I got this, I can do this. But yeah, and just keep talking to God with every day, because God has a plan, and it's not the end of the world with social anxiety. And there's always, something good coming out of it. I look at, I told y'all other ways how I deal with it. There's another way I look at, old childhood movies for some reason. Just look at some movies that brightens my spirit and make me look at life is good, and it makes me laugh watching comedy and just looking at spiritual things, positive, and just looking at positive views and just manifesting my life. Manifest your life and see what you want. That way that can motivate you to keep living and try to fight this social anxiety. Just prepping myself up, like I did my makeup. It's like it's not good, but I'm practicing and I'm just keeping it real with y'all. But it makes me feel good that I can just put some on my face and make myself feel good. You don't have to put nothing on your face, because we're good with or without makeup. And yeah. And I do a lot of editing too. That makes me feel good. Sometimes I do get irritated with editing, but when I finish it, it's a good feeling and be able to post it and share it to y'all. So it's a good feeling. And I love to go shopping too. So that's another way. Self-care always matters. Self-care and self-love always matter, and that can always treat yourself to make yourself feel good deep inside. Not just to show it off, but for you. Not for no man, but first for you. Do you like it? Do you love it? This is your interest, do you like that deep inside in your heart that you like this? Whatever you want, whatever your style, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to buy. First, you gotta love it before you show it off. Be like, I like this, I'm gonna show it off, then yeah. Because you found something you like. So, that's just treating yourself, making yourself feel good, finding yourself, and just growing within you. And I think everybody's just growing inside. Even if you're adult, you probably just, you still finding yourself. Some people did find themselves when they was older. Some people still, it just takes time. And you working on yourself each and every day, just processing during this pandemic. And, that's what helps me. I try to, for some reason too, this is a weird way, but this making help. I try to get it out the way, so that way I feel good inside. But when you get in there, it's like, let's say if you're doing a performance, you want to just do good and get it out the way. That way you feel good. That's a good way too. Just do it. Even if you mess up, you do it, and that way you feel good inside that I did it. Oh, I went up to these new people. Oh, I did perform. Oh, I did work at a job. I couldn't do it, but I was able to finish those hours and get paid, So yeah, that's another one. It's weird, but it's not weird. It's not weird, but it's, that's another way too. But it's just a way to do it, you know. And you know, if you have other tips, like if you don't like to write, you like to draw, you like to, you know, anything you do that. Make yourself feel good. Put your self love and your self care first, and love yourself before you love anybody else. Love God first, then love yourself. Then you can love, because you love yourself, you can love everybody else around you and loved ones, and you know. So yeah, y'all, this is what this video was about. I hope this is very helpful. If y'all want me to go into more details, I will. But those are the things that help me. And it can be a struggle because, you know, we're in a pandemic, we're depressed. You're not the only one. This is what this video about. You're not alone. That's what my channel's about. If y'all look in the description, you're not alone in what you go through. That's why it's my channel, to inspire y'all, not just to, you know, get money or anything, because money doesn't buy happiness. And I want to be able to inspire y'all, save y'all lives, and let y'all know to keep pushing within you and just love yourself and build that self-confidence and just not care what people say and fight this social anxiety. I hope y'all like this video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and keep notification, because I will be posting. If y'all look in the description, I got a lot in store for y'all. I got a gaming channel, and I got a lot of cartoon aesthetics that's going to be on this channel, not on the gaming, but on this channel. And I have a lot of stuff for y'all. I'm going to have to do some reaction videos too. I just had to re-download the program on my computer because it wasn't working, so I got to re-download it. So that's why y'all haven't seen many reaction videos, but I got y'all. Stay tuned, stay blessed, stay safe, and love yourself.